Total Pro Sports presents 17 thirsty athletes caught staring at gorgeous women. Today we're going to take a look at thirsty athletes caught staring at gorgeous women. The point is not to shame them, though. There's no male alive on this earth who does not find himself mesmerized by a hot babe. That said, as you get older, you have to learn to control this tendency. There are times when you absolutely cannot, under any circumstances, get caught ogling a hottie. And these include when you are on TV or in a situation in which you're likely to be photographed. So, while we're not trying to shame athletes caught staring, we are trying to tease them and have a laugh at their expense. Let's get started. Honorable mention: the Hawks kid. I'm not gonna lie, this list stretches the meaning of the word athlete to include coaches, cheerleaders, refs, or basically anyone associated in some way with the sports team. However, I had to draw the line somewhere, otherwise we'd have total chaos. So alas, thirsty fans don't count. That said, I couldn't not mention this Atlanta Hawks kid. He's responsible for one of the greatest sports gifts of all time, so he gets an honorable mention. Number 17, Louis van Gaal sneaks a peek. Manchester United manager Louis van Gaal is known for yelling at reporters and giving snarky answers to their questions. However, it appears he was quite taken with Fox Sports reporter Julie Stewart-Binks when she interviewed him after a 2014 exhibition against the LA Galaxy. Number 16, Brendan Rodgers is distracted. Liverpool manager Brendan Rodgers snuck a quick peek at the chest of Liverpool TV reporter Claire Rourke on the team plane back in 2012. His glance only lasted a second. But if you think it was just a coincidence, check out the video. You'll see his eyes darting all over the place after he realized where his gaze landed. Number 15, Steve Kerr is smitten by Rosalind Gold-Onwude. Warriors coach Steve Kerr got caught checking out Warriors reporter and ESPN announcer Rosalind Gold-Onwude. As we'll soon see, he was not the first, and certainly will not be the last. Number 14, Pakistan Field Hockey Horn Dogs. The Pakistan men's national field hockey team made no secret of their fondness for the medal presenter after winning gold at the 2010 Asian Games in Guangzhou, China. Hopefully she was flattered and not creeped out. Number 13, North Korean butt stare. I don't know what sport these guys play, but that's not the point. The point is, look at that guy checking out the medal presenter's butt. He's just like, whatever. I'm gonna take a long look before they send me back to North Korea and lock me up in my dorm. Number 12, Harrison Barnes cannot hide his love. I told you we'd see more guys ogling Rosalind Gold-Onwude. Here we have the Warriors' Harrison Barnes giving the CSN Bay reporter some serious bedroom eyes while planning their wedding and thinking of names for their kids. Number 11, Carmelo has a front row seat. Don't be mad, Lala. It's not Carmelo's fault. Have you seen the outfits Rihanna wears in public? She basically walks around half naked all the time. No heterosexual man on earth could resist staring. Number 10, Boise State cheerleaders like what they see. During the NCAA tournament play-in game between Boise State and Dayton Beach, the Flyers' Dejan Pierre got pantsed right in front of the Boise State cheerleaders. They were rather impressed. And yes, cheerleaders are athletes. Number 9, Nigel Hayes way too thirsty. Ohio State basketball player Nigel Hayes had the hots for one of the stenographers at his Sweet 16 press conference. We know this because he turned to Frank Kaminsky and said so without realizing his microphone was on. Number 8, the thirsty ball boy. Who could forget this all-time classic, Bethany Mattek-Sands in a super sexy tank top? Ball boy just staring right at her cleavage. Bethany smiling because she knows exactly what's going on. It's just too perfect. Number 7, thirsty ref part 1. Okay, I'll admit it. This referee might not actually be bending over to get a better look at this reporter's backside. In fact, I'll go so far as to say he's probably looking at something else. But it looks like he's bending over to check out this reporter's backside, and that's good enough for me. Number 6, thirsty ref part 2. Now this guy, no excuses here. He's definitely checking out Rosalind Gold-Onwude, like so many a man before him. Number 5, Mike Karp scouting Sarah Davis. When Jenny Dell left NESN, they replaced her with Sarah Davis, so naturally former Red Sox first baseman Mike Karp had to give her the one-over. Unfortunately, nobody told Mike that the whole point of mirrored sunglasses is so that you can check out women without moving your head. Number 4, Rasul Butler be like. I don't know this woman's name. All I know is she's a cigar salesperson who goes by the name Bookie's the Best on Instagram, which is where she posted this shot of Butler totally checking her out during pre-game warm-ups. Come on, focus on the game. Number 3, the thirsty Gamecocks trainer. I know I said this was a list of athletes caught staring at gorgeous women, but come on, I had to include this one. of an attractive female Gamecocks trainer totally undressing Bruce Ellington with her eyes. It's just too good. Number 2. David Beckham is enchanted. Telephoto lenses do weird things. It's quite possible that David Beckham is not actually giving the thanks to the Lord for this cheerleader's luscious behind. But it's also possible that he is, and that's what I choose to believe. And number 1, Bill Belichicking her out. Chrissy Teigen is so insanely hot. Any man lucky enough to see her in real life ought to get a free pass to stare at her as long as he likes. Any man, that is, except Bill Belichick. Obviously, he doesn't know how to look at a beautiful woman without looking like a total creeper, so his privileges are hereby revoked. And that's it for 17 thirsty athletes caught staring at gorgeous women. But wait, we are not done with you yet. In the comments below, which athlete or celeb could you not resist staring at if you saw them in person? And for more cool videos, click subscribe. Total Pro Sports presents 17 thirsty athletes caught staring at gorgeous women. Today we're going to take a look at thirsty athletes caught staring at gorgeous women. The point is not to shame them, though. There's no male alive on this earth who does not find himself mesmerized by a hot babe. That said, as you get older, you have to learn to control this tendency. There are times when you absolutely cannot, under any circumstances, get caught ogling a hottie. And these include when you are on TV or in a situation in which you're likely to be photographed. So, while we're not trying to shame athletes caught staring,